lot of parts go into an H1 or Humvee conversion. Johnny Magic here at the EMJ Compounds, and today we're going to be talking about what do you get in the box when you buy something from us? Well, there's two different versions. Version 1, and I like it the best. Believe me, I'm going to tell you why here shortly, but version 1 is the Duramax conversion kit. This works for your H1, your Humvee, all years, any years, whatever years. It doesn't really matter. If it's an H1 Hummer or a Humvee, you get the kit. So the kit consists of like a whole bunch of parts or whatever. And not to get into like detailed on every specific part, you can see it on the website, or just call them up and say, hey, send me an estimate associated with that. This is our built aluminum radiator system. High capacity cooling with the integrated intercooler on top of it, as well as our new forced induction transmission cooling system. And sometimes this is front mount or rear mount or side mount. It just depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it. So it's really high quality stuff. We love it. Back here, of course, is all the other components associated with the conversion. You know, your gauges, your body lift, your fuel tank drop, your pressure coolant tank, your exhaust systems, your fuel lines, and all kinds of craziness. Tons of parts of whatever. So that's our kit. Now, if you want the kit with the drivetrain, which please just buy the kit, I would love you. But if you do want the drivetrain, we will do this for you. And of course, this isn't what it looks like when we get it. We have to do a whole lot of work to it. So it kind of looks like what that over there looks like when it comes in. That is a used drivetrain. It's under 100,000 miles. The service life of the Duramax is like 500,000 miles. And it's also coupled to the Allison transmission. So we're not afraid of, you know, any kind of miles. It's not even broke in, you know, at 100,000. But we do a lot of stuff to that. So when we do get it, looks like that, we refinish it, we clean it, we scrub it, we talk to it, we do everything we can to make sure it's 100% down to oil samples and compression checks and all that good stuff or whatever. Make you know, it's like talking about, you know, watching paint dry. So, you know, but we do get it to this point, and this is one that's like now getting kitted out. And what I mean by that is, okay, so you bought the drivetrain from us, but now because we're just motorheads and we can't help ourselves, we put half your stuff on the motor before you get it. So like this intake, which is the intercooler system, this is the turbo inlet housing. We go ahead and take off the old stuff. We put on the new stuff. We clean it all up. We have all your of course, your intercooler pipes and you know, your silicone boots and all the goodies that make it happen. We go ahead and do that for you. Intake system. You know, this is our intake system that we use on the Humvees and H1 Hummers. We go ahead and pre-fit everything, make sure the V-bands and all the clamps are on there, the airflow meters, everything, all that clocking. That's hours and hours and hours of time out of your time for your installation. You know, even down to like the lower hose system and the fan. Of course, this is getting ready to get, we put on new, you know, engine belt. All the filters are changed, and we of course use the Wix filters. We like Wix. We've had good luck with Wix and stuff like that. We even take your transmission pan, drop it down, change out the filter, and change the external filter. We go ahead and route all your plumbing, which is all stainless braided transmission lines, or your transmission cooler. We put on your down pipe. You probably can't see it over here, but we got your down pipe and your secondary or intermediate pipe on your exhaust system, 4-inch stainless. I mean, so we do a whole lot of stuff that saves you a whole lot of time. Believe me, when you buy a used motor, okay, the first thing you have to do before you can even get started and putting the kit on there is to remove a bunch of stuff. You know, the LBZs, the LMMs, or the LMLs, and whatever L, they all have like different kind of cooling systems that really don't work at all for the, you know, Hummer, of course. But you know, you have to strip all that stuff off there and get everything prepped. So anyways, please buy our kit. But if you want the kit with drivetrain, this is what it looks like. We actually make our own pallet. It's a 4-foot by 8-foot by 4-foot tall pallet. It's all custom built here in house. It'll come wood sided on all 4 sides. And all this stuff behind here, believe it or not, fits into that pallet in a way that looks really cool. Johnny Magic here at EMJ Compounds. We'll see you.